live to talk about common sense or lack thereof. I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna pin the TheDatingDoc IG Live, Messy Thoughts, Alicia Hansen, Joda Powari, Robin Barker here, Wicked Nerd, Esther Loa, how you doing? Energy Alignment, how you doing? Dating IG Live. I'm putting my pin post here. What's up? Beautiful to see. Andrea Rodriguez. Okay, so in case I look weird, I'm just typing in. Well, no, I look kind of weird anyway, but I'm just texting here to talk about common sense. Hello, Esther Loa, Donna Teresa. Common sense in dating. Okay. All right. It's in my heart. Yeah, I appreciate it. So I actually got into Minecraft, believe it or not. Oi, bom dia, Zen Andrea Rodriguez. Você fala pouquinho português? W. Coates, how you doing? I was speaking some Portuguese there for those that trying to figure that out. For Zen Andrea Rodriguez. If você é brasileira ou português, não sei. Também hablo espanhol. Common sense. I got some really. Boa noite. Hey, boa noite. Eu não sou brasileiro, porém eu falo pouquinho. I was just saying that. I speak a little Portuguese. How's everyone doing tonight? What is going on in the wonderful world of anyone that's on here? Cool. Trying to learn Portuguese. Actually, I'm supposed to watch a movie from my professor called Chato, which is about a art collector. It's a Netflix movie in Portuguese, so I need to put the subtitles in Portuguese. Oh, by the way, if you stay throughout this whole thing, I'm gonna have a contest at the end. I'm giving away $25 US dollars. So stay tuned and find out more about that. So yeah, what's going on? Talk to me. What's going on over there in the world? In your world. Good day, bad day. You're anxious nowadays. Got a new lover. Broke up with someone. Zira Andrea Rodriguez. Você fala também inglês? Miss 317, how you doing? We've been exchanging some messages. Falo português. Você nada mais fala português? Chili's coupon. I see who likes Chili's. To Bowley Bear 714. I love these names. You get it? Okay, but also English. Okay, também. Okay. Having a boss bitch day. Talk to me about it. What makes it a boss bitch day? Lavine Kassim. I like that. Yeah, what makes a boss bitch day here? Tuam Bowley Bear. Taking Chase to the vet tomorrow. Okay, I assume that's a pet, not a human. Really getting into this whole cat mom thing. About to go on vacation next week. Okay, cool. Where are you going for vacation? Anywhere cool? Any cool place you're going for vacation? I want to go to Jamaica. You're welcome. So I'm gonna, in about a minute or two, I'm gonna get into this topic, which is common sense. People don't have no common sense when it comes to dating. Great Smoky Mountains. Cool. Okay, Sashki Moleo, Domingo Castillo, how you doing? Pigeon Forge area. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a really nice time. Ginger Peach, Jim, how you doing? Donna Teresa, hard time. Except my family, I won't ever get on. Too much has happened. Okay, I'm going through a hard time. Cool. Donna, it's always powerful sharing all this. So we all have our struggles. If you're ever interested in, when I do coaching, it's not just date coaching. So sometimes you need an accountability partner. You need someone to bounce ideas off of. So Um, we can talk about that offline. Just let me know. Cool. Appreciate. But I want you to also love what's coming out of my voice. Love me for my content. My eyes are up here. I'm joking. No. Well, I appreciate the compliment. So we're gonna get into common sense. You're welcome, Donna. So outside of dating, what the heck? Nice meeting you. DF got to go work out. Oh, okay, gotcha. What, I don't know if DF mean like definitely got to go work out. Okay, cool. Have a good workout. Don't be a stranger. What's common sense to y'all? Tell me what common sense is to you. What's going on, Ginger Peach and La Loida? I'm gonna give an example. Common sense, and I even have some stuff up here, some notes. Not using abusive words. Okay? No one has a leg to stand on if they use abusive words. There's a difference between a smart ass asshole who's funny and just an asshole who has a lot of negative energy. Right? So give me an example of something that is common sense. Common sense, logic, things I don't feel like I need to teach an adult. But you know how it is. Unfortunately, some things you do have to teach an adult. But yeah, let's talk to me. Another example is throwing trash in the garbage can or the dustbin. You don't leave trash out. That's common sense. Unfortunately, a lot of people still do that, right? So give me some more examples of common sense. I'll give you another one. If there's a red light and you have plenty of time not to eat the red light, but to stop at a red light or stop sign, you do that. That's common sense. Never be disrespectful in an argument. Yep. Not talk about your ex on a date. Is that a good one? Very much a good example. Yep. And yes, here's the thing. Some people accept disrespect. They think, oh, the man or woman's being strong. They're so strong being disrespectful. But no, that does not prove strength at all. It actually shows a lot of insecurity, a lot of abusive tendencies. Rebecca, how you doing, Rebecca? Rebecca Viam. Not invalidating someone's feelings because they aren't same as yours. Yep. Do not go back to the wrong place that you ever been. Yes, Esther, that is powerful. Okay, if you know you just saw two meth heads in the alley and they're catcalling you and they're like, hey, what's up, honey? Okay, you're not going to be stupid and turn back around, okay? You're going to get stabbed, shot, raped, beat up. Okay, that's common sense, okay? And a lot of the stuff that I'm going to go through tonight, can you please redirect your fan? Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, let me, actually, I don't need it on. It's just hot here in the back room here. It gets hot in here. Like that Nelly song, getting hot in here. Okay, can you hear me better now? Hopefully that helps. So yeah, that's the thing, right? You got to use common sense. But the reason we're doing this is because we do stupid stuff. We do things that we know we're not supposed to do, and we still do them, right? You're welcome. So here's the thing, right? I got a note here. Imrad's 18. How you doing? So I got a note. Initial rudeness to a person or waiter is not a reflection of strength or attitude. If you're on a date and let's say you're a lady and you go on a date with a gentleman, and they're rude to the waiter, what does that say about them? Right? You go to a restaurant, you took the time to get ready, you're sitting down with a person, and all of a sudden they're being very disrespectful to the waiter, right? Looking down at them, figuratively, looking down at them. What does that say about the person? Rebel Pilot Alliance. I like that. That's a really cool username. So it's common sense. Don't be rude to a waiter or the wait staff if you're at a bar, restaurant, especially on a first date. I mean, come on. I mean, there's really no reason to be rude to a waiter on a date. That's common sense. If someone is rude at a restaurant or wherever, don't put up with it, okay? Don't put up with it. Actually call them out on it. My fastest date ever lasted about 7 minutes because the lady was rude at the waitress because she was asking for a straw at a beer place. The wait staff said, "Hey, I have to go ask my manager because we're getting rid of straws. You know, some places are getting rid of plastic straws. It's a beer place, okay? So a lot of people don't need straws." And she insisted. She said, "Go ask her manager," right? And I'm like, this is kind of strange. She comes back with a straw, gives her a straw. She says, "You know, that was kind of pointless, especially if your menus are laminated." And she's like, "Yes, ma'am, but you know, this is a policy that applies to straws." And I'm sitting there and I'm drinking my beer. And I swear, within 30 seconds, I said, "You know what? You got no legs to stand on to be rude like that." And she's like, "I'm not being rude." I was like, "No, if you don't think that's rude, then, you know, you must have your head up your ass." And she said, "Do you think I should go?" I was like, "Yeah, you need to go." Fastest date ever. I paid for her drink. She was gone. So then she comes back. She comes back 5 minutes later. She says, "Oh, I have a friend who's an assistant manager here. And they told me there's no straw policy." I didn't even respond. All I did was hold up my drink. Basically like, cheers to that nonsense. And she left. Because of lack of common sense. Okay. By the way, my dog, I don't know if you hear my dog, she's like growling because I think there's like coyotes or wolves in the background, so I apologize. Laminated menus, preserved menus, exactly. But again, some people are just rude. To be rude is somehow, it all traces back to insecurity. If you are rude, it's because you have these insecurities where you want to put people down, and somehow that elevates you to another position. When in reality, if you dig in the roots, the weeds, you're going to find out it's just all insecurities. Okay, here's another one. The past is the past. Common sense. The past is the past. And yet people hang on to the past. Okay, like, people, come on. You can gain weight, lose weight. You can gain money, lose money. You can eat more, you can eat less. Yet some people still have the past in their mental bank account. The painful past, that is. Leave it in the past. And that's easier said than done. But it's common sense to not bring up the past, not just in conversation, but the feelings of the past into a new relationship. Common sense, but a lot of folks still do that. They hang on to the scars, they hang on to the pain, and they bring it into a new relationship or just dating overall. And again, it goes back to that rudeness. You know, I think all men are the same, so I'm just here to see if you can prove me different. I'm not here to prove anything different. You got to bring something to the table as well, right? A woman's got to bring something to the table too. It's not about just me having to prove myself and like jump through hoops. If you got nothing to prove, I don't need you, right? What you got here? That's what I'm scared of, dragging my pain into a new relationship. Yeah, let's talk offline. There's definitely no reason to, because here's the thing. We often are worried about ourselves. We're very selfish. We're like, oh man, I hope someone can, prove me wrong, prove me different. And, or, oh, I'm worried I'm going to like bring the pain. Bring the goodness. Okay. You have to have this mental resume of what makes you different, what makes you attractive, okay, in every which way, personality, looks wise, whatever. If you can't think of what pops, what makes you different, then you're just worried about the insecurities and they're going to eat you up. You don't want that. Sometimes they try to convey the events of the past, alerting your partner to some PTSD-related responses. Put your hope in Christ, all tribulations, pain, sorrow, relationship cheating will be gone. Just pray. It's okay to tell your story, but don't make it the plot of every new chapter. Yeah. Okay, so think about this, right? I just thought about this. When you're watching the sequel of a movie, sometimes they do flashbacks, right? They're Easter eggs. If you've seen like Star Wars or Marvel movies, they do like these Easter eggs that pop out and kind of like hint at the past or the future. But do sequels hang on to the past? Are you watching an hour of the first movie, or are you watching progression? You're watching progression, right? Granted, movies, most of the time they're fiction. There's a plot that's been written by directors, but it's a metaphor for life. Okay, sequels are meant to show progress. They're meant to show a totally new plot. Okay, so it's a metaphor for life and dating. You're not gonna, you're not gonna make a good sequel if you're hanging on to your past. It's gonna be a movie no one wants to watch, and you don't want to watch that. So I also go into like breathing exercises and behavior modification techniques to get rid of the past. So if someone's going through that, reach out to me. Don't be scared about that. Huraim, how you doing? 3 arms, how you doing? Here's another thing that's common sense is people can redeem themselves. People can get better and good people can get worse. So this whole thing about, always a good guy, he's always going to be a good guy. Sometimes these like true detective shows have the guy who, Huram, I'm so sorry. Huram, did I say it right? Huram? There you go, Brooklyn Ma. Let's look at the fact that a good person could be bad later in the future. They could be someone that can become a serial killer. And then there's some people, Huram, I'm gonna get it. Then there's like people that were bad in their past, and they could be better when it comes to dating relationships. So if you ask somebody, have you ever cheated? And then they're like, yeah, I cheated. You're like, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. But you come find out they're in an abusive relationship, physically, mentally abusive, and they needed that companionship. They needed someone to hold on, and they cheated. Now it's wrong, right? It's maybe not the right thing, but there is salvation. There's people who have gone to prison that have gone and gotten out of prison for whatever reason, and they have influenced the world in a positive way. Nelson Mandela, okay, went to prison, okay, but at the same time, you had charismatic characters like Hitler. Unfortunately, we all, I'm sure Germany back then thought he was a great guy until all the homicidal, genocidal, campaigns against the Jewish, and then as well as the invasion of Western Europe and then possibly the U.S. This is stuff that, you got to realize that you can't just look at people at face value and say, well, this person's always gonna be a F up. Like, they can improve. Athletes, okay, if you ever follow basketball, Jeremy Lin was not that popular of a player, and he all of a sudden got really, really great. And then you see players that after a couple seasons, they're a bust. Okay, cheating, simply trying to find a fulfillment for whatever spot the partner has left them drained and empty. I've written it down now. Okay, all right, let's try to stick to the subject at hand. A lot of y'all jump on here and y'all want advice, but the IG live is for a subject. So if you need dating coach advice, respect what I do, and just reach out to me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that if I were to answer everyone's question, then I got to answer everyone, or if I answer one question, I got to answer everyone else. So the topic at hand is common sense when it comes to dating. So here's another common sense thing that a lot of people are still doing. I'm going to read it, okay? Calling or texting someone nonstop will not add to their interest. I'm going to say that again. Calling or texting someone nonstop will not add to their interest. If he or she has not answered after the second or third call, okay, more than likely, just let it be. Give it a break. Don't call them. Okay, just let it go. Let it go. If you're texting them and they don't answer, let it go. Hey, big spots, how you doing? Okay, this is stuff that very common sense. But I see a lot of men doing it. A lot of men. If you're out there, men, because this group gets dominated by women, but we want to make sure the men are hearing this out, since we're the ones that initiate. Cool, appreciate you being on here. Don't call a woman 2 or 3 times or text her 5 times in a row and think somehow, okay, because now you're being selfish. You're being a dick. Okay, you're being selfish because you want an answer. You don't know what battle she's fighting. You don't know what she's stressed about. You don't know if it's a family emergency. You don't know if she bought a new phone. Or you don't know if she just thinks you're annoying and she's moved on to the other guy. Let it go. Okay? You lose cool points. You lose man points when you keep texting them. You keep calling them. Okay? And woman, I'm going to call y'all out. Same thing too. Okay? Don't like if we told you we're at work, and all of a sudden you send us a text, you send us a meme, you send this, you send that, where you at, whatever. I just stop. What's a good distraction to not text or call? Life. Life is a good, come on now. You can read a book, get on Netflix, walk your dog, work out, get in the mindset of, you know what, this person's going to hit me up when they hit me up. Okay? Life itself is a good distraction. All right? Sometimes we're so addicted to getting an answer, getting a response, especially if we do that at work. Okay? But no, you got to just let it be. It's a good practice in being strong is, hey, but again, it's common sense. Okay? If you're the type that does that, that just continuously texts and calls, think about, put yourself in their shoes. Okay, you're trying to get stuff done. If you're a parent, you're trying to watch the kids, you're trying to do school. Imagine how that feels. KMLM21, how you doing? So yeah, that's one thing to look at. Another common sense thing. If you never show up on time, why are you surprised you get ghosted? Okay? You never show up on time to a date, right? I'm talking, reasonably. 5 or 10 minutes late, that's fine. But if all of a sudden you're not showing up to a date, after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and all of a sudden you're like, why does this person not wait for me? Come on now. Okay? Come on now. Common sense dictates someone's time is valuable. You got to respect their time. Unless there's a crazy emergency. And don't use excuses. If you're late, it's like, you know what? I apologize. I'm running late. If you're, a woman running late, say, you know what? Drinks are on me. That could be a way to make up for that. Okay? But yeah, if you're 15 or 20 minutes late, don't do that. Hodam, I think you're in the wrong deal here. This is a dating related. You happy alone that this don't apply to you, okay? Bolt your heart all you want. You ain't got to tell me that. You can announce it to the world. You can brag about it. But this is a dating podcast, dating IG live. So if you want to talk about bolting your hearts, you need to be in a hardware Instagram live. You need to talk about bolts and screws and glue and stuff. But here we talk about dating, being open to it. Okay, you want to tell us you want to bolt your heart? Hey, have at it. But you got to be able to open up. Rosie, how you doing? Because here's the thing, companionship is what rules the world. Companionship is what made this phone possible. Companionship is what made the Apple company possible, okay? Those friendly relationships of people in a garage starting a company together. Companionship is what made us, okay? Regardless what happened in a relationship, there was some sort of companionship that creates humans, okay? I mean, it goes on and on. So, so if you want to say, hey, I don't believe in that, then in a way you're closing a piece of your heart that applies to a lot of things in life, okay? Relationships are built on, business relationships are built on like some sort of companionship, okay? Romantic relationships, companionship, religion, tribes, the list goes on, okay? Han 4517, how you doing? So again, well, I went back to the late thing. If you are consistently late, you got no leg to stand on, okay? Don't tell your friends, oh, he didn't wait on me. The guy was so rude. If you're late, own up to it. Okay, own up to it, which is another thing that's common sense, but it's more in the ethics part of it. Own up to it. If you know for a fact you're in the wrong when it comes to dating or relationship, own up to it. Be an adult. Okay, adult does not mean an age. Adult is a mindset. Have the maturity to take self-accountability for what you did wrong. That is common sense, but it's also an ethics values thing. Okay, let's see here. Again, for those that are looking at date coaching, questions that may not fall in line with the topic at hand, please DM or PM me and I'll be able to answer them. Too blessed to stress. I love that. So let's see here. If you're looking for a loyal and committed, be that. Okay? If you're looking for a loyal and committed man or loyal and committed woman, but you're addicted to apps, you're addicted to dating, you're addicted to attention, you're not going to get a loyal and committed person. Bougie Rock, how you doing? Hey, you go on with your drama, Ram. You can be in that mindset all you want. I ain't gonna give no power to it. You sound like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I used to watch wrestling. He'd say, "Don't trust no one, never trust anyone." So for those that have hopped on, we're talking about common sense when it comes to dating. So again, what I'm saying is, if you're looking for a loyal and committed person, but you're addicted to apps and attention, you are not going to get a loyal and committed person. That's common sense. If you are out of shape and you want Channing Tatum, you want Shakira, you want this, but you're totally out of shape, you don't have the energy and you don't have the physical compatibility to probably keep your attention. Because if you have the same personality as someone who is more disciplined, then they're going to be more of a fit. Okay, that's facts. Sorry to hear, but burst your bubble. You have to know that. Okay, let's see here. If you don't try, okay, if you don't try, nothing will happen. Okay, if you don't try, I know I'm looking at one of y'all there. If you don't try, nothing's going to happen when it comes to your dating progress. If you say, you know what? I'm going to leave it into whatever religion I believe in. I'm going to leave it to that deity. I'm going to leave it to God, right? I'm just going to leave it to them. And, or you know what? I'm going to take a break from dating. But you're not making progress. You're not becoming a better person. Nothing's going to happen. That's common sense. Metaphor for that is Jay Bermudez. How you doing? That's my dog right there. Okay, OMG. You may know that, but some people still do it. Okay, believe it or not. Had to hit me with the OMG. Come on now. So some people, they truly think they're entitled to someone without doing any work. Okay, I had a client call earlier, a prospective client, and I kid you not, the guy said, I'm a smart guy, I have a good job, I should have a woman in my life. But then he told me he doesn't talk to anyone. He doesn't like online dating. When he goes to the bars, he gets flustered that other men are going up and talking to women. He says, they should be going up to me. And I had to humble him. I got to humble a lot of people, by the way, because they come at me with some stuff, and then I'm like, dude, if you don't try, you're not going to get anywhere. That's common sense, but a lot of people still do it. Okay, let's see here. I have to sort myself out before I can date. I'd like to come in. Oh, good. And I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Donna. Messy thoughts, as always. Appreciate your input. Crimson Comedy, how you doing? So here's another thing. Okay, I am going to veer off a little bit topic here because I want to make 2 points very, very, very clear. Very, very clear. I talked about how you can always improve. People can always become better. That includes you, the person in the mirror. You can always become a better person. Whitney, how you doing? You can always become a better person. Quit bragging about how single you are. Quit bragging like it's a trophy. Quit bragging about how single you are. You're bragging about it. Okay? You're probably a very beautiful person who uses their pain in the past to almost like take pride in being single and how you want to be single forever. Quit bragging about being single. I'm not saying it's a bad way to be. You can be single, but don't brag about it. Like, I'm just happy to be single. Okay? Andrew Shomer, how you doing? Don't, even if you decide you want to be single for life, just be. Just be. I don't brag about brushing my teeth. I don't brag about taking a shower. I just do. I just do. Don't brag about it. Okay? If you're really, truly happy to be single, you don't say a word. You don't say a word. JK, J-Lac, how you doing? Okay? Who brags about brushing their teeth? Please, if you brag about brushing your teeth, then bam, you are a funky person. You are a nasty ass. But you don't. You just do. Okay? You don't brag about going to sleep. People brag about really dumb stuff. People brag in a way about how busy they are, or the fact that they don't get sleep. Right? But come on now. Quit bragging about how independent and single you are. Okay? Yeah, children should brag about brushing their teeth. They should. It's a very cute thing. I love it. Having a 7-year-old. Brag about locking your door on the way out the door. Yeah. Some people, that's a good metaphor. Some people bragging about locking their hearts. I'm going to be single forever. Nobody's on my level. The fact that you got to announce that nobody's on your level because you're on level 0. Come on now. Don't brag about it. Just be. That's what Stoicism teaches us. I really love Stoicism for a reason, because it teaches you not to go super high when something crazy happens. You're not like you thought you won the lottery and not being so depressed and beat up about things. The real brother love. I love that. Appreciate you on there. I love your content. So this is Crowns Majay. How you doing? So here's the real quick thing. What is something common sense that you did in the past that should have been common sense? I got you. I see what you put there. You hit rock bottom. But guess what? You can bounce back. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Real brother love. Puerto Ricans, we just light-skinned brothers, That's all Puerto Ricans are. You talk about the real brother love, so we gotta link up. We gotta do something together. That's what I always told my friend. Puerto Ricans are just light-skinned brothers. Simply Ash, LaShaw 92. I'm lonely, but I want to be with someone and put my shiz on them. Don't put your shiz on them. And I appreciate that. You don't want that. You don't want someone to go through that, but you got to put in the work. Should have put in the work. I appreciate what you put, Messy Thoughts. Hey, I'm just talking for real brother love. Okay, I should have left the kids, dad, at my first suicidal thought, but I stuck around because you were loyal to the idea of being with someone. You were loyal to the idea but maybe not the person, right? It's kind of like people that say, you know what, I'm loyal to this job, even though it's treating me like crap. I've done a lot for them, so I'm going to be loyal to them, even though it's bad for your health. That's okay. It's because you're a loyal, committed person. But obviously, you know, there was a lot of negativity that was coming back your way. So, yeah, you can only control your life. Exactly. No one else. Yep. So for me, I'll tell you straight up. When I was younger, a bad habit, and I talked about this common sense wise, I used to call, if a woman didn't answer, my thoughts back then, my old school thought was well, she didn't answer, so I'm gonna call her back. Like, come on now, what the heck? Come on, you know, if we're interested, if we matched, then she should call me, right? And then that's when I got to get to know female nature, and I found out they're not gonna answer sometimes because guess what? They need their break, and if I'm putting too much stress on them, it's just gonna make them less interested, right? But I was thinking more like I do at work. I'm like, well, I called this guy who's in charge of this department, so let me follow up with him because I never got an answer. That's not the same for dating. So that was one of my common sense mistakes that I made when it came to dating. Was again the call or the text. I needed that verification, that answer. But I was looking at more from the frame of how I am at work or professionally, the follow-up, instead of just, hey, let them be. They got their own life. This ain't work time. This isn't a cold call, sales call. You got to follow up. Just let them be. Alejita Aleja. I like that name. I was loyal to my child. I was loyal to my little family. I was loyal to things that didn't exist. Yeah, I mean, you got to be loyal and set your boundaries, okay? Remember, be loyal, but set your boundaries. And sometimes we need that wake-up call. Remember, the bad situations are sometimes blessings. Because if everything was perfect in this world, and all of a sudden something bad happened that affected the entire world, we won't know how to react because we haven't gone through any bad. Okay, so keep that in mind, that you can either think you're losing or you're learning. I didn't understand subtly when I was trying to get a man's attention. He was delicately turning me down, but didn't understand until you said it bluntly. Yeah, and some people think like that. Some people are very literal, and you know, God needs to be like, bam, hey, sorry, I'm not interested, right? Or, you know, a guy maybe had a bad response to someone going crazy or texting them and calling them and all that, going crazy. Hey, Corey, man, how you doing? So they let you down easy. It all depends on the guy. That's okay, Wicked Nerd. Some people are just very literal. So I got a couple notes here. Here's a good one. Ethical violations. You kind of brought it up, Messy Thoughts. Ethical violations are total red flags. Ethical violations, okay? For me, if I saw a woman kick a puppy, she's out. I don't give a damn how hot you are, how good we got, you know, whatever. She's out. Ethical violations, okay? If you are a consistent liar, I don't care how hot you are, how good the sex is, communication, out. Ethical violations, okay? You're out here, you know, I mean, ethical violations could be the ethics part of racism. Okay, again, I don't care how hot you are, how good communication, compatibility, out. Okay, that's just facts. Some people put up with ethical violations. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, when a man told a woman he didn't know how to be in a relationship. Okay, sometimes we need to learn to be a little. Okay, got that. Yeah, kicking puppies, you're done. Cool Dig Fallen Angel says so much about dating these days. But these are movies. Come on now. These are movies. Yeah, I hear it. Shoot. What you watch? You watch Black Mirror and you think that's for real? I watch animes, but I don't see Naruto running around here. Come on now. Those are movies. Blanquita, how you doing? You know, you brought up a good point, is how much we're shaped by these romantic comedies and all this stuff, and we think that's real life. Do you see a movie where the main actors are just texting across the table for half an hour? No. But real life, we're doing that. Come on now. We're doing that in real life. Come on now. I did put up with it, but I just realized that I deserve more. Yeah, you deserve more. But you know what? It's not about you deserving more neither, Donna. It's that you can put out more. You can put out positive energy in this world. A lot of people, when it comes to dating, they just talk about like, oh, I deserve more. You can put out more. Okay, you can say, what do I have to offer when it comes to dating? Yeah, people out here thinking the movies are real life. So I don't see Keanu Reeves out here fighting Agent Smith. So romantic comedies, come on now. Reality shows are some BS. And if you think that's a reflection of life, come on now. So you need to stop. You need to watch, you might as well go full on and watch wrestling. Watch some pro wrestling. I used to. If you're always trying to live up to rom-com standards, you're never going to be happy. The relationship be happy. Yeah. So yeah, Haram, man, we gotta talk, man. Haram, you got like hit with like the hammer and the 2x4 of dating. Talk about I'm boating myself. I'm gonna be single forever. And movies like Gold Digger and Fallen Angel and about dating. Come on now. What kind of movies are you watching? I don't know what kind of movies you watching. This is all tough love, whoever's on here, by the way. Allison69X, how you doing? I'll talk to y'all like I can talk to anyone back on the block. Psychic Linda, 51. Psychic Linda, if you so psychic, why are you late? This started like 40 minutes ago. Why you Psychic Linda? Shoot, I bet Psychic Linda know what we're talking about because she's psychic. Yeah, it's a scary world out there. But you got to be brave. You got to be brave, okay? Don't let the bears eat you. You got to be able to go and hunt the bears, not let the bears scare you. So you're saying the Notebook won't happen? Hell no. Because if the Notebook was real, the whole movie would be about, what do you want? I don't know. That'd be 2 hours of that because y'all never know where you want to eat. The world's scary, but what's scary is locking away your goodness. That's right. Don't lock away your goodness. This means war. 2 guys after 1 girl. Crimson Comedy. What you talking about? You talking about porn? 2 guys after 1 girl? I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, I guess that's a movie. Don't be a MFing troll. I know, man. I had to take a troll out of here. I laugh because when I think of troll, I think of this old like Where the Wild Things Are. Every time I think of a troll, I think of Where the Wild Things Are. Trolls, some annoying ass people that get on here and they're just like, well, let me mess with these people, right? Oh, it's a movie. Okay, got you. I thought you were talking some craziness. I got you. Crimson Comedy, man. It's a homeboy right there. We go way, way back. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is one of my favorite actors, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to open up to Q&A. Now we can talk about Q&A. Okay, Doc, hear me out. When I get married, will you sit in the backseat and decide where we're going to eat to ensure my marriage lasts? Man, I'm going to pick it out. Matter of fact, if any of y'all, no, don't worry about them. Yeah, but I hope y'all messy thoughts. Sure, I'll be in the back with the menu. I'm gonna be Uber Eats / Cupid. Shoot, I gotta make my hustle. Gotta make my money, right? Yeah, they got some people on here. Here's the thing about this. There's a lot of. I don't know if Huraim is for real, Huram or whatnot. If they just messing with people. Sometimes you got people that just like. They're keyboard warriors or whatever, IG warriors. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Because here's the thing. You come out here and you can eat crap digitally or you can eat healthy. I'm about positivity. Anyone that knows me personally, I despise talking about politics. Okay? I despise tribal political identity. I despise negativity and all that stuff. Be a healthy eater digitally. But yeah, Q&A time. Q&A, what you got? What about a sitcom like The Office, Pam and Jim? Is that acceptable? Yeah, man, come on. You talked about The Office. I love The Office. I love Parks and Rec. Come on now. I love that. Pam and Jim is very realistic. Keyboard gangsters. They ain't no gangsters. They got that Ingram Mall haircut. You know what I'm talking about. No, I love The Office. Pam and Jim is realistic, but remember, it's not real. Okay? Rom-coms are not real. Reality shows are not real. They get paid by ratings. So do you think that producers are trying to spice it up? Yes. So quit being so influenced Okay, Pam and Jim was very real. I think I kind of had a little thing for Pam for a little minute. There's hope. I don't mean negativity. I apologize. Okay, cool. See, sometimes I gotta go in and I gotta put the smackdown on some people that come out here. They think they control me. Here's the thing. Y'all think I'm one of those dating coaches that are like, "Hi, my name's Chris. I'm the dating doc." Oh, Rob. Yeah, I appreciate what you have to say. No, I don't appreciate it. I don't need no negativity up in here. I accept what you have to say. That's something that we could definitely talk about through my dating coach program. Only $997. That's right. Only one payment of $997. Just donate your puppy. I'm not that dating coach. Okay, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm going to keep it real, but just because I keep it real does not make me incompetent. Been doing this for 10 years. Pam here. Find me my gym. Okay, cool. Nobody's giving love for Dwight. Y'all need to give some Dwight love. One love. See, that's what I'm talking about. Namaste. It's not controlling, but it's expressions. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. It's not controlling, but it's expressions. That sounds like a commercial for cologne. It's not controlling, but it's expressions. This is why I keep coming back, because you talk like a person, not a MF and robot. That's right. I'm not out here on that oh, how's it going? I have a great program coming up. That ain't me. But if you ever Google stalk me, you'll see, damn, the guy's educated. He's got it going on, but I keep it real. Just the way it is. So people that come in here with some mess, they're going to get it. 6grados.com MX. I think you put your whole email there. 6grados MX. De Mexico, I assume. Dwight is amazing. Only in his one office. Yeah, Dwight's a one-hit wonder as an actor. I mean, he's good on The Office, but I don't know what else he's done. Question and answers. Hit me up. What do y'all have? And at the end, I got a little prize. Okay? I'm going to be cash apping, PayPaling some money to somebody. But you gotta stay tuned here for a couple more minutes. Yes, I know you well. Shoot, I don't know you. Do I know you? Yes, I know you well. All due respect. I don't know if I know you. Yeah, I don't think he's been in anything else. Juno. Oh, Juno. Okay, cool. Was that the one about the teenager that was pregnant, I believe? Okay, my ex is in a relationship. He got with her a week after we broke up. So what I'm asking is, do you think it's a real relationship? They've been together for a year now. Donna, that's not enough information. With all due respect, I don't know what to tell you right now. He got her a week after we broke up. If it's a real relationship, I don't know. I don't know if he truly was with her just a week after we broke up, or like, I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm sorry. Again, that for sure we can schedule date coaching, but I can't answer that right now. If you're a loyal person, how do you know when it's time to move on to the next opportunity? You about the Chili's. If you're a loyal person, how do you know when it's time to move on to the next opportunity? Well, if the negativity is outweighing the positivity, if there's no longer mutual growth, that's the thing. Because everyone that jumps on here, there's no way that I'm going to believe that every single person here was a good guy, the good gal in a relationship. I've made my mistakes. So there's got to be mutual growth, mutual positivity. Once you start feeling like that person's not coachable anymore and you're not making any kind of progress, then yeah, it's time to go. True psychology says people can hide themselves for the first 3 months after meeting, then their true colors show. 3 months is, facade. I've heard that. 3 months until you go to sleep with someone. For some reason, people use that 3 months as you can find out in a couple of weeks if you're hanging out with them a lot, if you're communicating with them a lot. Their facade's going to tire out and you're going to see their true person. If they're keeping it real from the get-go, then, that's all good. Appreciate it, who I am. Totally appreciate it. And yeah, come back on, with your bolted heart. Come back on. I appreciate you being on here. I really do. Flirting Phase. Well, keep in mind, guys can also feel insecure and be like, you know what, every woman's the same. She's just gonna last a couple weeks. When it comes to the flirting phase, you got to realize that you got to stick out. You can't be another girl who's just flirting because she wants attention. You got to truly show him that you're interested. Okay. You got to stick out. And if the person's not getting it, then yeah, bounce out. How would you prove to a person at this time you are not lying? Again, that I don't know how long you've been with this person. What that's, y'all got to hit me up on DM if you really want date coaching, because y'all ask these questions like, I don't have enough information. How would you prove to a person at this time you're not lying? They might have trust issues themselves, so I don't know how to answer that in one sentence, something like that, because I don't know your scenario. That's like asking me as a detective, like, who do you think did the crime off of one sentence? I'm not gonna know. Okay, so DM, PM me. If he responds when I text but doesn't initiate, usually I would see this as a red flag, but I feel like I should get more leeway with the world being. Yeah, you should. Yes, you should. People have different communication styles. If he's a good person, just wait a little bit. Don't, Don't be like, oh my gosh, I gotta just end it. Don't feel rejected about that, okay? But just let them know also. Hey, Doc, what's going on? Good. I gave Omar some good advice there, so I appreciate you applying it for every young Amarillas. For anyone that's still on the call, you got to remember that I see clients on a weekly basis, almost daily. I'm talking to clients on the phone or meeting them FaceTime or in person. I'm a dating doc for a reason. I don't just do these IG lives. I'm seeing clients. And think of it like personal training, but for dating. Okay, so if you need dating help, like respect my business, what I do as an expert, and contact me. My puppy's right behind me right now. She's asleep. Do y'all want to see my puppy? I gotta see like 3 more people say they want to see my puppy, and then I'll move the camera here. It just seems to always attract married men. It's aggregating. Sometimes makes me not want to be bothered dating too many liars. Again, I can talk about questions. You can find out how to filter out the wrong kind of guys. There's all kinds of stuff that I can definitely help with. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got enough puppy time. Okay, look at my doggy. Wait, y'all see her? She's loyal. See, she's just like, she ain't worried about no rom-coms, and she's just loyal. Yes, I got her that collar. That's Michaela. For all of those that did y'all see it? Oh wait, here you go. Michaela, she's just totally just chilling. Yeah, that's her. She ain't worried about no rom-coms. She got the best dad. I'm biased. Okay, but what I was gonna say, yeah, she's good. That's a Hot Topic collar. You crazy? I bought that at one of the mom and pop shops here. Jacqueline Wilhelmy. So, all right, here's the contest. $25. Okay, $25. But what you got to do is you got to DM me an idea for a future IG Live topic. I'm going to screenshot the winner so everybody knows. I'm not just like, whatever. Yeah, $25. No. You have to DM me a great topic. And don't get all like, theoretical, like, what are your opinions on The Bachelorette season 2? Like, no, come on now. You got to hit me with like a good topic when it comes to dating. I talk perspectives, views, philosophy on dating. Don't hit me up on some random, like, do you think that Madonna would have made a great wife of Frank Sinatra in their prime? Like, no, come on now. Just DM me, and I'm only gonna accept one, so don't hit me with 5 at a time, and I gotta pick one or whatever. Hit me with one topic, and I'll cover it. Why do people pick toxic relationships over stable ones? Because dopamine addiction. We want to be entertained. instead of being healthy relationships. We'd rather chase the addiction of dopamine and drama. And in the end, we end up losing out. Well, good. Well, Omar, hit me up. I sent you my menu of services, and you didn't even pick anything from the menu. You ghosted me. I'm joking. So we have until next week for that topic. Oh, that was your topic idea. My bad. Okay, well, there you go. Toxic. We'll do toxic. I already have it in my head. Toxic. I'm like imagining a radioactive ooze. That's okay. You're a brat. So again, I'm gonna do my business plug. This is where I do the business plug, guys. No, I see clients every day. Whitney for sure knows that. I'm like talking to people. Yeah, you need to look at the menu. Pick out appetizer. So I have a menu of my dating services, and it looks like a food menu. Looks like a food menu, and you can pick what you want. Prices are super fair. You're gonna pay less than a counselor, therapist, all that stuff. It doesn't mean she won. Beautiful 2C. Doesn't mean she won. She just put the topic out there. But yeah, she didn't read the small print. But like I said, okay, I have this cool menu of services. Send me a DM, and you can get my prices. Okay, because I know that's what people are like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm ready to spend it on an alcohol tab. I'm ready to spend on Amazon, but I don't know about making myself better. But I really need that new purse, or I need that Xbox game, but I don't know. So if you really want the menu of services, contact me and I'll send it to you. Okay? I don't believe some, okay, oh shoot, now we're gonna go on a whole nother topic here. I appreciate that, Bougie Rock. Bougie Rock talking about so many liars. Get on here and hear some good stuff. Get on here and hear some good stuff, because I remember all those people that show me love. And I'm all about building an audience. So tell your friends to jump on. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna settle with either an Amazon gift card, because I don't want people to see my Cash App code unless you're gonna send me money. Okay. So recap. I got my menu of services. So DM me if you want my prices, because you can sit here and just do the IG live and grab all the crumbs, all the free stuff, or you can hire me and be your personal trainer instead of working out together. I'll help you on dating. Second is there contest. Pick a topic so I can cover it. Okay? Pick a topic so I can cover it. And what you end up getting is $25. I'm going to screenshot it and send it out so the whole world can see who won. Okay? Penny for your thoughts. Shoot. All right. Yeah, give me a penny and it might be $25. All right. So I got to sign off, but I really love all y'all for being on here. I send y'all positive vibes. Okay. Fireball, positive vibes. Appreciate you being on here. It means a lot. I get nervous when I do this. I write notes down for y'all because I want to make sure y'all had a good time. This is completely free. But again, if you're interested, I do this for a reason. I have a passion for it. Okay. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm not a fly-by-night kind of person, okay? Then be a cheap ass then, Sashki. I'm joking. No, but seriously, I appreciate y'all being on here, okay? And anyone that's on here that's in the industry, hit me up. We can work together, okay? Thank y'all for being on here. Bougie Rock, thank you for the hearts. Who else we got? Okay, I got about a minute left. I want to see who else giving me some shout outs, some love. What we got? I'm about to close out. We got a couple minutes. Appreciate you, Chris. Have a good week. So anybody that needs help, okay? I know y'all waste money on some BS. So if you really want to work on yourself, so after the pandemic, you ready to date again, hit me up. Respect what I do. I'm an expert. I've been doing this for a long time, okay? Just because I keep it real does not mean I'm incompetent. I provide really good advice and results come out of it. Okay, folks, I'm not going to wrap. I'm signing off. Take care.